Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Saturday. So I thought I'd bang out a video real quick talking about fear, which in the Greek text is from phobeo, which is a verb here, which I think there's also the noun. There's various parts of speech in the same word family as phobeo, where in fact there's a lot of words in the word family, which if you have the Devar software and you look up the word family index for PH18, here are all the ways the different variations are translated in relationship to fear. Phobeo, where we would get our English word phobia, the fear of this or that. Which brings me to the point of this video, because if you look up 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7, you've heard this verse quoted many times by many people. For God hath not given us a spirit of fear. Well, if you look at the interlinear down here, this is not from the word family of phobeo, but dalia.
Strong's G 1167, Dalia.
Dalia, which this noun occurs only in this one verse, which they've translated fear. But this word does not define fear. When Paul writes, for God has not given us a spirit of despondency, well, despondency defines a state of low spirits, which would be caused by a loss of hope or courage. So this is a characteristic of depression, actually, not fear. So it's not a spirit of fear, but despondency, where this is the noun form, dailea, where we also have the adjective, dailos, here, which we find in these three verses, where they've also mistranslated it here as fearful. But it's about despondency. So this is the context. And he says to them, what are you despondent? Not fearful, you little faithing ones. So we see despondency in relationship to little faith here, where in Mark 4:40, what are you despondent? Not yet have you faithing. So we see the relationship of lack of faithing or little faithing to despondency, not fearfulness. Here in John chapter 14, Jesus says, let your heart not be troubled, but also not let it despond. So we see the relationship of despondency with a troubled heart here, which would contradict peace. So it's not about fear, it's about despondency.